time is winding down in Washington to determine whether your tax rates stay the same next year or go up.
Jobs, not cuts! Jobs, not cuts!
And with no deal in sight, demonstrators lined up tonight outside of the Fox Valley office of Republican Congressman Reed Ribble. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Both Republican and Democratic lawmakers in Washington are still at odds over how to avoid the so-called fiscal cliff.
That fiscal cliff, of course, is the year-end expiration of the current tax rates and the imposition of some automatic sweeping spending cuts. And it has people in our area voicing their concerns to their representatives across the state. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz begins our balanced coverage.
Jobs, not cuts!
Standing on the edge of College Avenue in Appleton, these demonstrators are hoping their chants and ideas will reach Washington.
You know, the Democrats and Republicans need to work together on a big scale this time.
Fred Haney is a disabled veteran worried about potential cuts to Social Security and Medicare as part of a long-term solution.
And if they take it away, then I lose everything.
It's why he decided to join members of the Democratic-leaning AFL-CIO and Wisconsin Jobs Now outside Republican Representative Reed Ribble's office. The group hopes to persuade Ribble to vote for tax increases for the wealthy.
They need to pay a little bit more.
Ribble wasn't the only lawmaker to have visitors.
No more cuts!
In Milwaukee, concerns were voiced outside the offices of Republican Senator Ron Johnson and retiring Democratic Senator Herb Kohl. Kohl says he will only vote for a deficit plan that increases tax rates for higher income earners, while Johnson says it isn't enough.
It doesn't even come close to fixing the problem.
We have to come up with entitlement reform, no question about it, if we're going to reduce our deficit and our long-term debt.
As for Ribble, he was traveling on Monday and wasn't able to be reached for an interview. However, his staff provided demonstrators with a letter from the congressman. In the letter, Ribble says he believes Washington needs to set partisanship aside and work together at solving the nation's problems, not just push and shove to get a political goal. If something doesn't happen in Washington soon, the people here say they have a message for their congressman.
We'll be back! We'll be back!
In Appleton, Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.